Hey guys, it's Anthony Bandiero here, joined by my good friend Zach Miller, legal instructor for Blue Gold. How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And I have another question for you.
All right, what you got?
All right. We have let's say we have a search warrant for and it's a warrant for the residential premises, single family home. And it's let's make it for narcotics and evidence of narcotic sales. So we're executing the warrant, we're searching the house, and we notice there is a car parked on the curtilage of this premises.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, can we use the search warrant as authority to search the car, even though the warrant itself mentions nothing about vehicles on curtilage?
Okay, so I think the answer is that yes. Generally speaking, the courts view that car really as a container. I mean, it's fundamentally, legally, it's no different than a Tupperware container. Could the drugs be in a Tupperware container? Could the drugs be in the car? Yes, right? Now,
Mhm.
I do like it when cops put cars into the warrants. There's some pretty standard language that they talk about cars associated with the occupants, in the vehicle. But generally, I don't think I've ever seen a case where if the car was associated with the occupant, that they lost the car when it was on curtilage. We can have a debate about property. I've seen cars upheld here and there on property, but if you have a 500-acre Dunton ranch, the Duttons, right? It might, at some
Mhm.
point push a limit on how far away that car is from the property, but it has to be immediately associated at least to have a good argument. Now, one issue that I think should be talked about, Zach, is what do you think about is it any car on the curtilage, or does it have to have something more than that? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, and to be frank, this is definitely an area where the federal circuits are split, but I think you can glean a majority position, and I agree with the majority position, and it sounds like you probably will as well. I think the car has to be, we have to somehow associate it with the premises, like it's the obvious is it's the same owner. The owner of the car is the guy that owns the premises. It's somehow related to the people that live there, not just somebody who's casually present
Right,
at the time we happened to be executing the search warrant.
right.
I don't think if the Supreme Court was ever called on to address this circuit split, I think they're going to require some kind of association with the property.
Or at least that totally, and at least if you're going to even go with a non-occupant, so that you believe based on what you have, like you have probable cause for the car. In other words, if you got
Yes.
a guy there that you're like, oh, this dude just bought drugs, right? Well, not
Mhm.
just bought drugs, but he's engaged in drugs. Maybe I got it. Maybe the guy inside the house hanging out is a friend, but he's one of the homeowner is a supplier, and he's one of your distributors, right? Distributors,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. There you go.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, good. Now, but I worry about grandma, right? Grandma that just trying to bring over a bowl of soup for her misguided grandson, but she's a church going person. She wants to try to get, her grandson, to be employed and so forth. But she happens to be there
Mhm.
when I know people think I'm naive here. There can't, why? Yeah, yeah. She's probably in on it too, Anthony. Remember training day? The drugs were in the soup, Anthony. So remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Yes,
point
I
is,
do.
yeah. So look, the point is, if grandma's at the house and all the cops know is that grandma's just visiting, she's just visiting her grandson. She has no record. She's not, and we don't think she's involved in this. We should not be searching grandma's car. And you'd agree with that. I think based on what the circuit split. Now, some
I would
circuits, I
agree with
guess, would
that.
agree
I
would
agree.
allow you, but we're not selling that at Blue to Gold, right?
Mhm. No, no,
Nah.
no.
We want to
I
win.
don't think we're searching her car.
Nah, we want to
No.
win at the Supreme Court. We want to make good case law, right? Just because you're
We
at the
want to do the
house.
right thing. We want to do the right thing.
And that's the right thing. Just because you visit doesn't mean your car gets searched
Yeah.
by the government. That you happen to be unlucky enough to be at the grandson's house when the house gets searched. But there will be people out there that
All right.
disagree. You do you. We're gonna teach what we teach, and you guys do what you got to do and make a case law either way. Justify either way. Great question. Hopefully this has helped. If you like what we're doing over here, please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Until next time, my friends, you guys stay safe.